I think people can already hear us, right?
Probably. So, I mean, normally we have this introduction thing, but for that to work, you need to install this VB cable thing, and that's forgot to prepare this.
Nah, we aren't doing that. We ain't doing that shit.
Oh, I
So
will
we'll
keep
just
doing
start
it.
this time, and because I don't have a camera anyway, so. Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. This time it's me as the host, RD or Stefan, and with me is Felix.
Hi there. I hope you heard me.
Yeah, you need to tell us if you can hear Felix. Everything looks good on the stream.
Actually, no, I'm gonna look at the stream too. Stream too, not scream. Stream.
Hey Suzui. Hey Kovark, J2 and Celio. Yeah, right. So you can
Right.
hear, they can hear both of us.
Very nice.
Alright. So yeah, today we are going to create a much requested feature, or let's say we change an existing feature and change it, which is the trade menu equipment view. So many suggested that we should show the difference between the current equipped item, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm not sure if we're going to finish everything, but definitely that you see the current change to the equipment you have currently equipped. So for that we have to make the view wider and calculate some stuff differently. But thankfully enough, I already did this once, so we can copy a lot of code hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Felix is a little loud. Wait, I can.
Am I?
I can fix that.
You can reduce the volume of your, like the PC
better?
volume that's broadcast.
I can just mute it. I can just decrease your volume in Discord.
Yeah, or that. Yeah, that works too.
Stop eating in front of the mic, Felix.
I'm not eating.
But I will take a sip of my tea.
I'm just drinking stuff.
Fresh peppermint tea, the best tea. All right, let's get into the correct scene. Also, let's start the auto switcher right now.
Yep. Auto switcher is great. You don't have to care. Don't have to pay attention to OBS once it's activated.
All right. We can dive right into the code.
Okay, so I will just pay attention to the chat.
Yeah, the same
if
thing
people
you
have any
normally
questions.
do when you stream.
Yeah, just switching the roles this time. But I think I'm actually pretty bad at paying attention to the chat, so I'll give my best.
Oh look, free colors.
Do my best.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can actually we can show something off I worked on over the past days, which is a kind of a little bit new feature, like in the sense of coding, but it's not just like a little addition that makes quests a bit more interesting. I have to search for the map. Ah, this one. So you already know the parkour quest we had in Autumn Rise, but I always wanted to make it timed so that you have a limited amount of time, and that should be interesting for multiple quests, right? If you have like a time that needs to be completed, and for that I added a timer feature which allows us to like count down and then reset quests task to a specific index. So if I'm going through here, then you can see in the top right the timer starts, and I have to get all these markers in the time. So I will just stop here because it's actually very easy, and wait until the time is over so you can see that it resets the task.
Oh, now there's a remaining time. Very nice. Whoa, that's a lot of. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently I'm a scrub. All right. Something else that I think it's already in there for a long time. Yeah, something you can see when a quest gets reset. Then you can see the task you actually already saw in the menu. That's also when you, for instance, have an item and then sell that item or use that item, and the quest resets because you don't have the items anymore.
Mm.
So this time I'm trying to finish this race.
Okay.
Yay, we did it. We did it, stream.
It really is a lot of checkpoints.
Is the sound messed up? In what way? Just you. Hopefully we don't get the same problems as we did when I streamed the last time.
Well, it barely ever runs perfect, so you just have to live with it. Like,
Yeah, my microphone broke. My whole headset broke, so I have to use this shitty old $10 headset, which sounds like, I don't know, it's like they decided that, what, mate? You don't need any heights. You just need the low tones. So everything sounds like someone speaking in a very deep voice.
oh my.
And it completely shuts everything around me away. And it hurts. It's like, it hurts. Maybe my
That
head is
sucks.
just too big, I don't know. How long will the stream be today? I'm not sure, but around 2 hours. I don't want to make it too long because I can't talk too long. I'm a little bit sick right now.
No.
Hey DK.
Hi DK.
I think you sound very sexy, Stefan. Stop it. Nah. It's just my sick voice. I normally sound like a little girl. Alright, let's dive into the code.
Alright.
I
And I
already
will
opened up
try.
here the files we need. The first thing I'll do is I split this window here because, as I said, I already did this for the equipment, so I can basically copy a lot of code. There's even something for compare mode. This is also going to be an adventure since I never touched that code in like months.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So this is going to be fun. Fun.
Oh man. That's always the best idea to just do complicated programming doing stream.
It's like
Because when you
interesting. I
do
have to
streams,
dive
you're
into the
just
code.
automatically worse with everything you do. At least that's the case for me.
If it breaks, it breaks. Whatever. Oh, I already have a switch.
Yeah.
Why I have already a switch? So first thing I need to do is in the trade menu currently it's just like I get the parameters from the item and I just show them. But what we need to do now is to compare them. That means we need to calculate the difference between them. And we do that by using a function I already wrote somewhere down here, I think. You can see all of the code. It's not, you will see it in a second. I will scroll here a bit. So this is the thing we do here. I'm not sure we even really need to multiply by 100 here. I don't know why I did that.
Maybe that was because of some rounding issues.
Yeah, all right. There was a rounding issue. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It was. I think it was Uenstein who actually noted that, right?
Might be. I don't remember really. It's just
There was
that
a rounding issue.
JavaScript gets weird when it comes to floating point numbers.
Yeah, you'd think that. Like, let's get real for a second. Let's talk about JavaScript. All right. So here's the thing about JavaScript. You have 1, all right? You have 0.5. Those are 2 values. Now you say 1 plus 0.5. Okay, works. But if you say minus, for some reason, sometimes you get what? No.
I think it was something 0.8 plus 0.3 or something. I have no idea.
Was it that? No. But sometimes when you add these values, then you get like not 1.5 but 1.499999.
Yeah, I think it's
Which,
just a
when you
certain.
round, gives you 1, not 2, as you expect. Which can
Oh,
be a problem.
are you serious? So it's that wrong that it's 1 or 2 when you round. I can't. Okay, are you sure? That's kind of extreme. I mean, I can understand like if you do something that it's like it's not precisely the value, but it's just something very close to it. But like that it rounds to a different value. I mean, if you use floor, okay, if it's actually
See,
exactly around
I'm just
0.5.
writing it here so you can see what I mean.
Okay.
We have math round and we say 1.49, which we calculated through some magic, and then we round that value because we want to do it for some reason. And when you do that, you get 1. But you expect it because you added 1 to 0.5.
Okay.
So that's JavaScript.
Yeah, it's just they're using some kind of old standard for floating point numbers or something, and that's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I simply copy this code anyway, so it will work, hopefully.
Yeah.
So let's
Wait,
go.
I actually copying the function.
I'm copying the function, sure.
No, that's
What else
actually
should I
not
do?
good. Modify the function in a way that you can use it for both pieces, the equipment
But those
menu
are
and
two separate instances.
yeah, but you're just copying a lot of code, and if it now
Yeah,
turns
it
out that
happens. We can make it better when we refactor this, but it doesn't make sense to refactor it now. That's not the work you should be doing in a stream. It's very boring.
okay, if you actually
I
do
know
it
you
outside
have
of the
this like
stream,
tendency to do that, but
yeah,
oops,
that's good programming style,
it
in my
is.
opinion.
But this is evolutionary code, right? It just happened so that we implemented the trade menu after the equip menu, and that at first it was just like, no, we don't need to calculate the difference because this was what I was told. I was actually suggesting that we should show the difference between the current equipment when we
Are you
first.
sure?
Yeah, I just suggested that, but I think we decided to not do it for some reason. But it's not a problem. We
What?
can just.
I actually remember you argued that you don't need that. At least that's how I remember it.
I don't know. I don't know why I should say that. I can just copy that here.
Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really. The important thing is that it first works and then I can make it better. I mean, it's not really a huge problem copying one function.
Yeah, well, it's just that it's actually not a lot of work to extend a function, to modify it in a way that it can use it in both places. Usually it's not a lot of work, and that's actually, if you just do this right from the beginning, that's how you keep your code manageable. And if
Yeah,
you
but I
just
can do
copy
that.
stuff,
I want to do it off screen, not when people are watching. I just want to make something that I can show and not work on code all day.
okay.
Also, it really doesn't matter for.
I mean, you say that, but well, sometimes I notice there's a lot of code duplication in your stuff. So
Yeah, and I can refactor that when time comes for refactoring when we need it, but I'd rather have something working than working on code all day and then saying, look at these 200 code lines I did in 1 week.
well, it
I
doesn't
did them
take that
through
long.
refactoring all the time, and I could have done something else in that time. Just want to make progress faster.
Well, arguing like that would mean that I essentially wouldn't make any progress because that's how I work usually. So I try to make sure I don't copy
Now, come
code.
on, it's not like I'm always doing that, so.
Yeah.
Hakuna Yotatas. I'll fix that later. Every game developer ever. Yeah, that's pretty much true.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Actually, I should probably watch the stream chat here. That's better. I have my laptop set up on the left side of my screen.
Yeah, just make sure when you scroll that you always scroll down so people see the most recent messages. Sometimes I
No,
forget
I mean
that.
I have the chat on my laptop, so I can scroll
Oh, yeah, that's
like I want.
a good idea.
I just noticed that I did that on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, first things first. We need to get the equipment that we have currently equipped. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing here. This compare offline. See, this will be wonderful. I can do this completely off stream, where I don't have to explain it. It's not very boring, and probably making something like a helper for that. That sounds good, right?
Yeah, that's usually what you do. So you just
Yeah.
put the method outside of the class, create a helper, and then you just reuse that method. It's pretty simple, in my opinion, but
Yeah, I
okay.
can make that later. Extracting methods is not really hard in
Yeah.
JavaScript. All
It's
right,
actually pretty
default.
simple in most languages.
Huh?
I think it's pretty simple in most languages, for once. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, unless maybe you have Java, because they have to be sometimes careful about access rights, and well, or in C++, where you have to be careful about dependencies. Well,
No, what I meant was more like I can just mark a specific set of code, press a key combination, and set extract. That's what I meant.
okay.
Or I can just have that instead of saying I have to like manually copy everything over. So JavaScript magic, IDE magic. I usually don't write a lot of code anymore. Oh, what did I do here? So what we need to do is we need to make sure that you see the differences between the modifiers should only show the difference between the equipped modifiers and the modifiers of the new equipment that you're currently comparing against.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you meant when we talked earlier, right?
Yes.
Are you the guy who asked me if I could draw Apollo from Minecraft? Oh, not sure. Probably not referring to me. Setlet line, ignore, do it later.
That was
I actually
for
have tasks. Oh, now where you say that I have to start toggle. Obviously.
Yeah.
To make sure I track my time. Because I probably will work after stream on this.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Streaming is work, essentially.
Huh?
Streaming is work.
Right. Can I just do this here? I think I can just do that. I need to make sure that we don't show every modifier. Because in the equipment menu, we show every modifier. Right? We show every modifier
that's a question. I mean, you show every modifier that is that you currently have, and here you could make it the way that you only show the modifiers that are actually changed.
Yeah, that's my thinking too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we should probably do that. That sounds about good.
I'm currently planting anthills.
Awesome.
Or termite hills, actually, not anthills.
Let's just copy these. I don't even know why I checked if there are params here. Oh, I know why. Oh, this is very important, of course. Because we only show this menu when there is equipment. The equipment can have no parameters, right? Can just be empty. Yeah, the params can be empty, I think. I need to check that. Wrong editor. Hopefully you can see that. Oh no, alright, it always has to be parameters. This is good. This makes my life much easier. Right, same goes for that. And this should already work. Let's just see. Starting the game. You have to be pretty careful about everything, like the code could just randomly catch on fire. In Java, you actually can do much bullshit, and it won't break. It will break, but it will tell you exactly how it broke.
In Java?
In Java, yeah, Java is very descriptive with its.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a good thing about Java. I mean, the upside is when you do something wrong and it's clearly you already know what's going wrong, and like it's very strict about a lot of things, so you will not even be able to execute the code before you do like most basic things right. That's also why Java can be sometimes annoying because it's so strict about types and all that casting, and then you have to design your structures around the fact that you want to work them in a want to use them in a dynamic way. And yeah, that's statically typed language, which is,
So it crashed because I copied the wrong method. Point for you, Felix. You win this time.
Why?
Alright. Looks like it's already kind of working. It doesn't make sense. Is this really like def -1? That ain't right. Ah, no, wait, it is right. Because, jeez, we have this feature where we auto-equip stuff, right? Yep. Alright.
Oh, now that I see it, we still don't have any dry brush graphics for the special item. I think I will just add that. And
Yeah, that
also
would be
add
nice.
like the item destructible before we have to add it everywhere, like at the end. So we should do it right from the beginning.
All right, go ahead. She's still in rookie gear. Yeah, that's because we have this feature where when you start a game in dev mode, you can set a default level, and then she auto equips some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to test that, so we remove all of that. We don't need that. I just want to see if it works when we have no equipment. All right, that should be about right. 6 attack plus. Quadrille. 6 attack plus. It's rare. Blah, 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 has drop chance. Yeah. All right. This is already working. See. And now I
Cool.
actually now where I'm thinking about it, I understand what you meant. What you wanted to have is kind of a view that shows the currently equipped item, right? If I'm hovering over a weapon, it shows.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, I get
And
it.
I was thinking, now that you said, like, we will probably only show the modifiers that are changing, there will probably not too many. So that's why I think we can actually reduce the height a bit and just show it at the bottom, like compared to.
That shouldn't be too much trouble. I think that's something.
We can add this later, obviously, but
yeah, we could show this actually in the top left corner in the
the
black
top
bar.
left is correct, but I was actually thinking it would be nice if you find a layout that also works the same way in the chop menu. And I wonder if in the chop menu you have maybe something in the upper left corner. So
Yeah,
that's
you
why I'm not
have.
sure.
Yeah, shop would be.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why if we had to below like the stat comparison, we can use it, show it exactly the same way in the shop menu, I think.
All right.
That would be cool.
Did you actually notice that I add a very important stat? A random number.
So you actually added a random number. Okay. I guess that's important.
Very important feature. Requested by the fans, and I'm but a humble servant.
Sure.
I need to
Oh,
take a
actually,
sip.
I think like in Bergen Village, in Bergen Trail, the special bushers had like these red glowing things, but you cannot see those in the heat area. So we'll make them instead, I think, bluish. I like blue.
That's all right. It's all right. Do blue. Do the blues. Okay, see, that's how game development works. It's very, very easy. I just copied stuff and it suddenly works.
Yeah, that's always how it is.
Celio, what will happen is there's going to be a button which you press and then you can compare to the left or right arm. So you will always have the option to switch between both, of course.
In theory, we might also be able to actually show the basic stats. That would be a third option to switch to. If you still want to support that, I'm not sure.
You mean like in the equipment menu?
Well, no, like how it is right now. You could add a third option that you just show the basic stats without any comparison. So if you can switch between the left and right weapon, in that case you would have 3 options: left weapon, right weapon, and then basic stats. And for all the other equipments, you would just first compare with the equivalent item, or you just get the basic stats. So you have 2 options for other equipment things. It's just an idea.
Probably something I need to rework this whole set parameters thing overall, because this is clearly a difference between the equipment menu. Right, in the equipment menu, I always compare
but
against.
you don't really need this. Oh well, I mean, yeah. Do you actually now copy the whole GUI from the equipment menu, or?
Nah, no.
Okay. I mean, in the end, it's just about how you calculate these numbers, right? So.
No, what no, what I mean is it's not a problem, but the problem is for that I would like to implement some kind of type so I can check against what is the current mode, right? If you hover over an item, the default mode should always be first weapon, also first compare differences, and then you can switch, and then you have basically 3 options, but the second option, which would be show offhand, is only available for weapons, and for that I would like to have a type, and so I can compare this better in the parameter model. So this would probably be something too I can do off things. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the modifiers, because I think modifiers are a little bit harder because we only want those equipped. Maybe it's not that hard actually. I don't know.
You see. No, you're already done in half an hour, and like what?
Talking. Nice.
Oh, thanks. Sizui actually tweeted about the stream. Very nice. Thank you.
Huh?
Sizui actually tweeted about our stream.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Whatever Felix wants to talk about colors will just end up being blue. Everything is blue.
Yeah, I just like blue.
It's alright.
But then again, like in the heat dungeon, there's surprisingly little blue in there, and it still looks
Can I show
good,
this map actually?
The new map?
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to.
I
mean, yesterday I actually showed like a work in progress version, and now it's a bit more.
Yeah, so here can people see what is going on.
Probably would have shown it tonight anyway, so no secrets.
People actually can see something that's new, and which are these walls now have an effect.
Yeah. I did something with the blocking walls because I thought like so far they've been too simple, so I did a small pattern with an animation. Actually, the pattern animation is kind of nice because I made it in a way that if you put those things next to each other, the pattern always matches. Because I made it like dependent on the position and a global timer.
So yeah, I see that.
That worked surprisingly well. I mean, you don't see it in this map because you don't have 2 separate walls next to each other. But in other maps,
you can already see that they're on a global timer.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're moving with the same speed, obviously.
Yo. Alright, back to code. Alright, let's go. First, we need to get only the modifiers from the equipment. How did I do it here? Alright, I know how we do this. For some reason we called all modifiers properties. I think. I hope.
What did we call it? Properties? Okay.
I think we called them properties, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go into the item database for that one. Not sure why we did that actually. I think when we, yeah, properties, there it is. Well. Oh, I actually already have this. All right, for every modifier that's not undefined, we need to, oh no, this is going to be stupid. Now we need to check if that's,
Yeah. So Zoe is talking about how Reese will be integrated as a pentafirst in CrossCode. We actually had a lot of cool discussions last week on how Reese will be, how Reese will appear in CrossCode, and had a couple of funny ideas.
like,
I'm not sure I want to spoil everything here already. I'm not sure if Sizui wants that, so I'm probably not going to tell much now. Like when it's about our content, I'm always spoiling anyway. But if it's like stuff from our backers, I probably maybe don't want to have it as a surprise. So.
all right, sounds cool. So we definitely need to show it. We only need to show the raw value. Position stays, and this stays too. Right.
Sorry. So. Oh, I think I might also actually now do proper effects for the item destructibles. Because
Come
I still
again.
need that.
In.
Yeah, like right now, the item destructibles don't have proper effects. Like everything has these green leaves when you destroy the items, the
Ah, yeah,
destructibles.
I see. Let's make this a bit wider, so we see a bit more. Let's see. Current gear modifier new value. All right. Oh, I just am seeing reducing the height for the modifier list shouldn't be that much of a trouble because I see I increased the padding between them. For some reason, we can actually turn it down and it would work too. So there should be enough
Okay.
space.
Yeah, I now got a special bush.
Special bush.
Special bush. It's bush, isn't it?
It's
Was
bush,
it
yeah.
bush? Yeah, bush.
Okay, so we need an equipment that actually has some modifiers for this. Right arm and shooter. Nope, not doing anything. Right, what's happening? Oh, I see. So let's see if it works for the same key. Oh yeah, error. Cannot read drop chance of undefined. Okie dokie. Ah, right. Yeah. I hope this looks okay on stream. I'm switching through my stuff so fast.
No, it looks good, I think.
Equipment. Let's equip the Giga Spiral Drill. Modifiers. Oh, typos. This is when an IDE sometimes sucks.
Hmm? What happened?
When you have like a typo, right? You writing some variable and it shows everything is okay,
Hmm.
but it's okay in the whole context of the project. Somewhere it is used,
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Hmm.
but not in the
Yeah, that
current function.
yeah, that's kind of like the problem with JavaScript.
What
I
would
mean,
help
ID.
is already if there would be a way to like register stuff, but I think it's a little bit too complicated to implement.
Yeah.
There is a way in WebStorm. You can like make a custom library and tell it to only highlight data and stuff like this.
Hmm.
All right, equipped. By the way, what I'm always seeing in speedruns and stuff is when they equip stuff, they
Hmm.
always tend to go into the body part selection and then to the
Uh-huh.
next one. We should maybe have like buttons in the bottom that show that you can just press E and Q to switch between the body parts.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you can actually traverse quicker, but um, you don't know it by seeing it here like this. So there's no hint of it. I mean, you can read the help, but nobody
Is it
does
there?
that, I guess. Is
Oh
it
yeah, it's
not?
there. Well, actually, if it's there, then
That's not our fault.
it worked for Xenoblade. Oh, it's not a good thing. Xenoblade menus are not something you should be referring to as something.
Xenoblade or Xenoblade X?
Huh?
Xenoblade or Xenoblade X or both?
X.
X. Yeah,
Both
I
kinda
mean,
actually.
oh well, yeah.
The first one
Xenoblade
did it
also.
better, personally.
I mean, that they did at least have a proper help menu integrated, but in
Yeah.
Xenoblade X, you just have to use the actual manual.
Yeah. So it already works. I have the Giga
Cool.
Core drill equipped, and when I would equip the core drill, I would lose 25% of my lucky modifier.
Nice. That was quick. Very
Alright,
cool.
so there should probably be a better way to. Yeah, I think I need this a little bit wider.
Silio asks, how do you do that in the Xbox controller? I think you have to use one of the shoulder buttons, or left and right.
Yeah, you use the shoulder buttons. It's also mentioned in.
Mm.
I think it's mentioned in the help menu too. So if you press,
Yeah.
if you play with a controller, I think. Let me get my controller. And see, equipment, help. Yeah, R and B or left and right. I think it's the same for every menu that has multiple tabs too. So if you go into inventory
Yeah.
with the shoulder buttons, you can always switch through these. But I think
Mm.
there it becomes more logic to try to press those buttons because there's no other way to go to the tabs on the controller. With the mouse, you
Yeah.
can just press on them for sure.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Here I'm gonna
Let's see
hide
if
a
it's correct
special
if I have the
bush.
same equipment. So if I have the same stat, it should be, yeah. Oh no, fuck. All right.
Hmm?
It shows nothing because nothing changes. This is the problem I was talking about. I think we need to make the whole UI wider so we can show the current values, like the same as the equipment menu, basically.
Okay. So what is the problem? So
The
because
like I currently have a core drill equipped.
yeah.
Could be any item. It has a lucky value of 25%. Now the item I get has 25 too, and it returns 0. I think it would be better if we show the values there too. I just
Probably
I
yeah.
just I just need to check it. Give me a second. So first thing we need to do is let me check. 169. 69. Ooh. Oh, that's it. It's already the menu. Jeez.
Hmm. So we actually, well, I think, was actually any reason why we wanted to have the compact view? Maybe because we were concerned like there would be too many numbers and it might be
I
slow.
can tell you why. In the
Hmm?
beginning, we didn't had the thingy where the UI would be on the right side. I think. Like
Oh
we
yeah,
had this
actually
iteration where it was centered,
yeah, right, there was something.
and now we have it like the map the camera goes to the trader, like it centers the map
Mm,
on him
no.
basically, and then we can show to the left and to the right.
So that's why we have more space now, and
Yeah, yeah, we
so
can
we
make
can
use
do
of that
it.
space.
Huh. And then of course you would show the same interface for in the shopping menu. Then I guess.
Yes, yes, exactly.
I mean, it makes sense. Like whenever you select an item that you want to
Uh,
potentially get.
yeah. I was actually thinking to change the equipment menu to match it more like the trade menu, which would be more in line with the rest. No, it wouldn't. No, the
Wait,
other way around. I would like to change the shop menu so it shows the same as the equipment menu. I
yeah,
guess.
that is probably a good idea. I mean, in the end, if you know, do the right side exactly like in the equip menu or similar in a way, then
I mean, we have a lot of space in the middle in the shop menu where the money and stuff like and the
that's true. Yeah,
buy
there's enough
count should
space.
go. Now let me take a look at the current um, shop menu. Already
And
forgot
shopping is
now.
still one of the last features that we have to implement, actually.
Yeah, menus shouldn't take too long, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see it here. So here you also only see the changes.
Uh,
So basically the shop menu is a mixture between the equipment menu and trade menu, where you can switch the offhand. If it's an ARM,
mm,
we definitely have two more free buttons in the shop menu. So
mm,
and then in the middle we have enough space for the credits, the cost, and the rest.
mm,
And if you press, I think that's the question. I think when we make it like where you can choose how much you want to get from one item, we just make the same thing we did in the social menu, right? Where a menu
mm.
pops up
Yeah.
below and you just select the number and have some
Instead of
buttons.
just clicking to buy and buy and buy and stuff like this, right?
Exactly, yeah. That's definitely something I
Yeah.
want to have.
Yeah. It's also like it's nice because it's kind of a confirmation if you actually want to buy stuff
Yeah.
rather than just click buy, click buy.
There
Also,
maybe
Amazon might sue us because we have click to buy,
yeah.
which they have patented. No.
Yeah, maybe we should have a overlay menu then instead because you want to see the money how it increases, right?
Yeah, we might want to do this instead.
Could be the same as the trade one, but like overlaid center,
Mm,
I think. We're just like black with the amount
yeah,
selection and yeah. You may have already answered, but how will you decide which weapon slot will be displaced? The default one will always be the right weapon because it's the first in the equipment menu, and then you have a button which you press and you switch the hand.
exactly.
Maybe add an option to auto equip things after you trade them. We could do that. I'm just thinking how
I
what
think
is this?
in a simple way to do that is to just when you leave an equipped after you leave the trade menu, you get a pop-up. Do you want to equip this? And then you can confirm or
I think
cancel.
I would just add an option into the trade menu,
Or like that. Okay.
like a checkbox. Auto
Oh,
equip.
right now we have trade, and you could just add trade and equip as an alternative button.
Right, right. That's probably better. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just do that.
Because there's enough space, so I think that would work.
All right, let's see.
You want to do this now?
No, no, no. I first want
Okay.
to make sure that the trade
That's
menu has a better
converting.
view on the equipped stuff.
Yep.
So let's see what magic did I use here?
It's kind of interesting, like how in the current area of the heat area I'm currently mapping, like there's almost no green plant, like everything is brownish. And I still think it looks kind of nice because like
It definitely
has this
mixes
very
up.
dry, monotonous feel to it, and that's also why so we have a lot of variation that way. So because like in the oasis everything is green, here everything is brown, yellow. It's all just because I had these few brown plants that has been missing before. Now we actually have enough plants for details.
Yeah, definitely.
Before I didn't
Especially
have anything.
for the oasis area, everything where green stuff is.
Yeah, well, we
Shit ton
already have
around.
so many plants. We have so many plants for the oasis. There will be no issue whatsoever. I actually might want to add some cacti here and there.
Fakutor. Fakutor. Let's make sure I'm not fucking this up here. I'm always confused about how we store elements in an array, and there was like a big issue there in the beginning because I was told that the first index was the cold element and the second one was fire. But it's actually the other way around. It's fire cold.
Did I tell you that or what?
Yeah, and
What?
then someone reported like it doesn't make sense that this equipment tells me my heat def goes up, but my cold def
Yeah.
goes up. I was like, what? Yeah, but I think now it's clear. It's fire, cold, shock, wave. That should be the way to go. So now definitely make sure that this is right. Current value. Now here's something I regret. I wish I would have did this with settings. I think that would have been better.
What?
With settings.
Instead of having so many arguments.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was evolutionary. At first there wasn't a lot of settings, but then I needed another one.
Yeah.
And another one.
I had similar situations sometimes when it's too much, I'm just refactoring again. So okay, whatever, I'm not gonna make a setting object. But well, it takes a bit of time.
There you can see I'm not even writing set current value. I just use whatever the IDE gives me. Too lazy for this shit.
Man, like there is this one small green plant. I think actually Tina did this one, and it's so beautiful. It's so much better than all the other small green plants. So that's why I'm overusing it like crazy.
Which one?
Do you see it? Well, probably it's better to look in the tile set because I'm not sure where to find it in the map.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that the reduced contrast looks very good.
Which reduced contrast?
You reduced the contrast on the heat area, right?
I reduced the saturation of the sand in particular.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
else
no,
really. Just the sand. It's less yellow. Yeah. Also, actually, this is like it's not a sandstorm, but like where's this plant? I don't see. Where is it? Here, yeah, right. Actually, on the left of the chasm, to the left, there is like this yellow plant, and for some reason, or the one next to the augmented reality pole, I have the delay, so I don't know where you are right now. But anyway, so that's a small orange plant, And I like this one a lot.
Trying to find it. You mean this one here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Actually, can I walk through your new maps?
Sure.
Damn
Well,
it,
I
why it
mean,
lags so hard?
because streaming.
I'm not sure. I'm getting clean 30 FPS here.
I don't know.
I'm
Sometimes
not in
just
the
me.
red. I'm in the green, so everything should. Yeah, it's okay for real. Shockwave. All right. I never noticed.
What?
It's shockwave.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we have to use this somehow.
This has to be used in some context, yeah.
Some enemy or some player has to use a shockwave attack. Yeah, that's
Actually,
the
can
one
you
I'm currently
still?
working on. This one is not finished yet. That's the one I'm currently working on actually.
I
Adding more
think you broke my
details.
puzzle. Yes, you did.
What's Oh,
Yes. This is what I meant when you did this. There's like a puzzle here. You can't shoot the ball right like this, I think. No. Should.
where's it supposed to fly the ball?
It goes to the right, to the wait, I'm just going over here. Here, there should be a slope. It should be one
Yeah.
tile to the left here. Can I
Oh,
just change the map? Can I change the map?
I'm currently working on that map, so
Ah,
no.
alright.
Well,
I already saw
let's
something else.
just say you can fix it later when I'm done with the details. I
Alright.
mean,
That's okay.
that really is kind of the problem because you want to use the height map if you do details, because if you
I
don't
can
use it,
do that with the height map, but there are some things
Hmm.
you cannot do with the height map.
Yeah, I know, like when you have to jump up and stuff like this.
No, here I'm just doing this in the, I think it's 6, path 6. No, it's path 5. All right. Here, there's this part. I'm just mapping away.
Hmm.
That's the reason why this wall here overlaps currently.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait. How did I
What
do
are you
it?
doing over there? Oh,
You see the ball flies here from this, then this, and then it flies over here.
oh, now I see. Okay. Ah, that's how it's supposed to work. I see.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I ever solved that puzzle.
Yeah, that should be a hard one. So. All right, never mind.
Yeah, anyway, you can fix that once I'm done. I think I will be finished with that map today.
All right, let's go back to the and see if it's already looking good. Oh yeah, it's much better. It crashes.
What crashes?
Well, just
Okay.
regular crash. But by the way, people, we actually added something I think a lot of you will like, and that is you can skip the optional tutorials. There's
Oh
a new
yeah,
option for that. Skip tutorials.
it was important for us too.
Yeah, it was really annoying when you got out of the menu every time a tutorial popped up. Every time you're testing quests, you get that pop up. So I
Yeah.
hope you will like that too. Dual element confirmed, yeah. Yeah, that defining doors. Next update. Yeah, next update will be good, hopefully. So why was it? I actually didn't check the error. Alright. Oops. No, wait, it should actually work. Ah, I see. Yeah. You know, when we talked about this, Felix, when we said it's actually, we probably should not call it element factor, but element factor.
Why?
Yeah, because then when we write it, we know it's always the element factor. And element factor, I just made the error and accessed element factor.
I don't think at least I don't think I ever wanted to change the element, but the factor is sometimes confusing. Calling
Yeah,
things factor.
what would you like
It's,
to change there?
I don't know. Kind of like because it's not a factor, but defense. I have no idea.
All right. Wait, what magic? Better, better. Now I'm wondering if it was always like that.
Mapping stuff. I wonder if I maybe sometime later this week I should also do like a stream where I'm essentially just mapping and not talking all that much.
Why not?
Like trying to do streams where it's a little trying to be less distracted and just doing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sure, go
people
ahead.
can
I
watch.
mean, why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we actually manage to stream 3 times a week regularly,
That
and
would
then
be
we
cool.
get more viewers, there might be a slight chance we are getting Twitch partners.
Yeah, we already have almost have 1,000 likes or followers.
Yeah, is that one requirement?
I don't know. I think it sure would help.
Well, yeah.
All right. What I was going to do here, I don't know. I forgot.
The question though is if it actually. We have to make sure that we don't do too much streaming. Because if it actually distracts the game development itself, it's not really the point.
True.
But that's why I want to try to do streams where I'm not quite trying to interact as much with the viewers. Maybe we'll always do those on Sunday, but maybe just it's more or less I'm sometimes looking at the stream. Otherwise, I'm just by myself, just doing work, not talking all that much.
Mm-hmm.
And if people are curious, they can watch us.
You can do that if you want. I'm just
Yeah.
notifying that this is already correct. I'm just stupid. So if you look at the stream currently, you can see how it roughly will look. I just messed up the width, but you get the idea.
Somebody said you changed WebStorm's theme, and you have to be aware this is actually Stefan, so he has like the dark WebStorm theme.
Yeah, it's not Felix this time. It's me.
Nope.
Hello.
I'm
I
just
don't
here in
use
the
that
chat.
scrub white layout theme.
Shut up. White
That one
for
sucks
the win.
balls, man.
God damn it.
It burns my eyes.
Your eyes are just weak. My eyes are well trained because of
You
the
have
high
iron
contrast
eyes.
change. They just go from Photoshop to WebStorm like several times a day, so they can take any brightness.
What? How is this even remotely possible?
It's all the training. So
All right, let's make this a little bit wider. Like, what did I choose as offset here? What's x? What's x? It's 4. All right, it's 4. So 8. 8 plus should be 7. 7. That's 9. But nevertheless, it should be fine. Now let's
details, so many details.
Ooh, come on. Ah, it looks alright.
For some
What do
reason,
you
I
think?
always get a very strong Terranigma vibe, like when I'm doing the heat area. The try one.
Oh, by the way, Terranigma. Good that you say it.
Oh, did you not play the music?
No.
God
Let's
damn it.
play some Terranigma music, guys.
Yep.
That
Oh,
sounds
looks really nice. I'm currently seeing the
yeah.
stats menu.
I think it
Very cool.
I think the minus 100% is obviously not possible, right? It will never happen. So that's why it's a little bit looking a little
Ah,
bit weird there.
is
This is
it?
just because
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm. I did something stupid there. I didn't set the current value.
Mm.
I'm just setting the value, but not calculating the
Mm.
difference, which is obviously not working correctly.
Mm. Yeah, makes sense.
But let me. All right, that's correct. All right. But
Hey.
now something I want to test is what if I have some. Yeah, that one. Ah, right. No, that's correct. The current value should definitely always show what you have currently, no matter the equipment. Because yeah, that's right. You want to have the equipment values.
Ah, crap! I placed a lot of trees on the wrong height.
What's the
By the way, what seems to be not working right now is the keep Y pos option. I don't know why,
that
but
only works when you change from a higher position to a lower position currently.
so when you change the level from a higher level to a lower level,
Yeah.
because that's what I'm doing right now, and whenever I do that, just moving up visually. So I don't know.
Wait. Did you check the keep Y position in the bottom left?
Yeah,
Bottom right?
that one is checked. Yeah.
Wait, give me a second. I have a autumn leaf right here. It's up top. Going to 1 on the level. It works. It doesn't change the visual position.
Can you? Oh, okay, let me watch. Can you try that not on the chest, but maybe on one of the props, like the trees? Just go to pass 0.4 and like choose one of
I have a
the
tree
trees.
here. I have a tree here. Tree, and I'm changing it to 2. And I'm having 3, and I'm changing it to 1 maybe. Oh boy, it's not working when you change to another level but 1, right? That's definitely an
Oh.
issue. Why is that not working? Why? I have never tested that. Why? Like there was no use
Well,
case
it
for me
happens.
apparently.
Like you always set it to 1. Yeah, whatever.
Apparently I did.
By the way, and I also now changed the generate method, right? You can now actually generate layers on a map that already has layers, and you don't get everything duplicated.
Oh,
It only
okay.
generates those layers that are not already there,
All right.
and it even managed to keep the right sorting. So that's pretty cool, I think.
Sounds good.
Mm,
Right, I will start music now, and
do
you will
that.
tell me if it's too loud.
Well, I can't because I won't hear it.
No, I
I have
mean
to.
chat.
Oh, yeah.
Chat will tell me if it's too loud.
Mm.
Music is good. You can still hear us, right? It's not too loud. Wow, this is a wonderful music.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks cool, Ryu. Wait, there's not a link. Oh, that's the Twitch link. Yeah, I think something that needs to be done with the Twitcher for us to implement it in CrossCode is to change the shading on the head.
Yeah, actually that's true. The shading of the head currently is it's just normally in CrossCode the brightness only comes from the top.
Mm-hmm.
And the head is currently shaded in a way that it's just coming from the front. That means like the lower part of the sphere should be darker. And it's very important that you don't have, currently like on the very top you have this kind of shading where you first have the outline, then you have darker pixels, and then the pixels get more brighter with each row, and we call this method pillow shading. And that's something we always try to avoid because it just doesn't look all that great. So instead, you should have like the very top outline maybe should be the darkest color, but a bit brighter. And then you just immediately have like the brighter colors.
I think
And
the
then
same
at
goes
the bottom,
for the arms, by the way.
I think only for the arms you only need to change the color of the outline.
Yeah,
I think it's,
maybe mix it up a little bit so it doesn't look like it's just outlined.
No, I think it's just a color actually. I would make it a bit darker and a bit more reddish. I think that's like there's not enough contrast.
From the side view. Maybe that might work. Not sure. Not the pixel master of Team CrossCode.
People are actually saying the music's too loud.
Yeah, all right. That's not a problem. I can change that.
When people have problems hearing you, but that's, I mean, I can actually hear you fine, but maybe.
Yeah, just made the music a little bit quieter. I can make it even more. Give me a second. So that should be fine, right?
No.
Let's see if you can fix these problems here. Alright, so we need to fix modifiers because currently they display the current value as minus 100%. Alright, this is not related. That's better. That's why. Because there is no value, it's 0, and 0 is minus 100%. 1 is the same, the normal value, because we always multiply. So 0 would actually be times 0. So the the result would always be 0, no matter what you multiply it with.
Okay.
Bye, Jay.
Bye bye.
So you need to tell us if the music is okay now. Let's see if this looks better. Yeah, that looks much better. Alright, so if I have a giga spiral draw. No. Oh, yeah, of course.
Pass 05. What is there to the left of it? Check.
Path 05. To the left of it is
It's pass 07. And is it dry? Yeah, it's dry. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one of the maps for you.
And what is Cliffs 01?
Cliffs 01.
It also is bordering. No, it's just bordering a bit to it, I think. But yeah, it's. Wait, is it? Actually, it doesn't seem that way.
01? No, it's 02. It should be 02. If not, then this is an error. No, 02.
No.
Cliffs.
Is there
path.
there's like an overview map somewhere in the Dropbox, isn't it?
Yeah, but just look into the teleporter. The teleporter.
Yeah, I saw, but I'm actually kind of confused. Like there's 1 to 07, and
Makes sense
but
on
0.
the left.
Yeah, on the left.
And then the bottom is Cliff's path 02. Makes sense. It's in separate area, so.
Okay, I'm kind of confused now.
Everything okay? It wraps around, right? From 07 you go to Cliff's path 1.
There's a secret. There's a secret or whatever. I'm not sure if I should say that. Okay, I think I slowly get it.
You don't need to pay attention to secret.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do that.
Good. I just was wondering if I should place any particular plants on the left edge. But I just keep it dry, like the regular stuff.
Yeah, you can keep it dry, it's completely fine.
Just a few plants here and there.
Alright. So let me check why it's effing up. Oh, right. It's definitely something we should do. Make sure that when the modifier isn't there, it should be hidden again. Right, is J2767 actually John numbers? That would be funny. Oh boy. It's just... Technical music is just awesome. Skip, do we need? No, we skip. No, actually, I don't want to skip. I think it looks better without. You know, like in the equip menu, the numbers go up and down. I want that in the trade menu too.
Okay.
So let's go.
But don't make it quick, not too slow. The number transition.
We do the same amount we have in the equipment menu, 0.2.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The usual. No, let's change value. It's not the one I was looking for. Yeah, 0.2. Will this work? This and more. You will see in the next episode. This is now a little bit different because we don't want to show the overall value, but just the equip value. Yes. Which is true. Nah, that's better. Now I only need to make sure that it's...
So do you now still see only the modifiers that are influenced by the equipment, or do you now still see all the modifiers?
No, just the ones that are associated with the one you equipped on the item.
Okay. Do you only see those modifiers that are removed by the equipment because the current equipment is replaced?
You should see the remove too, because value changes, so...
Okay.
It depends on the key of the modifier. I just go through the whole modifier pool, and then if the key is inside either the items or the equipped stuff...
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly...
Yeah.
That's exactly how it should be.
Actually, let me...
Okay, I think actually almost done with that map in terms of details. It's enough actually. Like you probably should run through it shortly. Hi Drake.
Hey Drake.
Track E.
Saved it. The good thing about peppermint tea is that you can drink it cold. It's still tasty.
Huh.
I don't think a lot of people would agree with it. It's the best tea. So now I need to get the item properties. Oops. It's still minus 50. Why is it minus 50? Oh, I see. Wait, does this make sense? Oh, this makes sense. Wait, do all modifiers start with 1.0? They do, right?
Yeah.
They have to. That should be just equivalence. That would make sense here, because I'm trying to get the value based on the fact that it starts with 0.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's better. Alright, works. So now we see the equipment of the currently equipped item, the modifiers of the currently equipped item, then we see the changes it has. Let's make sure it looks good when you have the same modifier and it would nullify itself. Because the change should be nothing.
Hmm.
Alright. Yeah, alright. That's good. Nothing changes.
Nice. Looks good, yeah.
Okay, now make sure that every item in the equipped mods are calculated. Do I actually use them? Oh, I used them. Oh. I did a mistake.
No?
I checked against the player modifiers, which would be again all modifiers.
Oh.
But I need to check against the equip modifiers.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering why it didn't showed other why it showed other modifiers. It's really hard to get used to a new keyboard.
Yeah. It's always takes some time.
Making so many typos.
I always make typos no matter how used I am to the keyboard.
Especially I now have macro buttons, right? I have macro buttons next to my control key. So from time I get better at it, but from time to time I still press the lower macro button instead of my control key. And I wonder why my stuff isn't working. Thankfully I have disabled the macro button, so if I press on it nothing happens. Because if it would happen, something would happen like open the tool, like on my other macro buttons I have like the calculator and notepad++.
You know what? You know what's currently kind of like a problem? When you use the Bergen effect sheet for the particle effects, it actually refers to the whole Bergen tile set. So when you use those effects, you load the whole Bergen tile set. So, but it's actually not a big issue. We just have to make sure that in the heat area we are not using the Bergen effect sheet.
I mean because of the environment effects.
Yeah, no, because of this item destructible effects.
Yeah, I mean that. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I meant that.
Yeah, environment effects are environment particles.
Yeah, they are on a different. They are not completely different.
I'm just gonna do save as for heat area and create new effects now. Well, actually, no, I'm calling it heat area because that's how we call it everywhere. Even though it's Maroon Valley, who cares? So. So we don't need that carrot. I just need the leaf, I think.
Set to change value.
Sorry.
Damn, girl. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Alright, give me a second here. I need to switch over to my laptop for a second. Right, so now with this we make sure that you see the modifiers from your equipment from the piece of equipment in the body part. So if you're checking against your left arm, you see the modifiers of your new equipment, of the one you're hovering. You see the modifiers of the currently equipped body part item, left arm, and you see the differences, if there are any. So this should now work. I hope it does. Also something I'm just thinking about. Next month I probably buy a webcam.
Yeah.
Maybe not as good as the one Felix has, but
Yeah, it's probably not sure if it was actually worth it. I mean, you just see it in the upper left corner. Pretty small actually.
yeah, I mean currently my priority is more on a new headset.
Yeah.
Right, of course we need an equipment that actually has some modifiers. And it shows nothing. Exactly like you want.
No.
Okay, something's wrong. Very wrong.
Okay. Damn, we have so many destructibles for the area.
Yeah, right. Do you
Oh
use
well.
the globals?
Yeah, sure, I do use.
Alright, now I need a debugger. It's time to debug stuff.
I think when you actually destroy the termite hills, I will just show the regular dust effect. Like just some dust, because I think that's better than any leaves and stuff like this.
Let's just go. Oh! Felix, look on the screen.
Wait.
Look on the debugger. I just made a really stupid error.
Oh, what?
Wait, find the error.
The screen is so small, let me check. Modifier key is not equal undefined. Equip mods. What's equip mods?
The mods from the equipment.
Yeah, okay. Key probably shouldn't be a string, am I right? It probably should be a variable. Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like, what? But it's there's this key.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hashtag whatever, man. Alright, I need to equip stuff. Equip stuff. I think we should also add that you can go out of the trade menu with tab.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, looks good. Yes, looks good. Now
Very
I just
good.
need to change the position and then we're golden. And we basically got what we came for here.
What has happened with the brawler icon there? It's kind of...
And it's because the position is 4 pixels to the left. It should be more inset. Or inset?
Okay.
Yeah. So, whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Awesome. Look at this. Looking good, everyone? That's what you wanted, right?
Still waiting. Delay. Oh yeah, looks very nice. Very good.
So next up would be to add a button and make sure you can like switch the gear. What I'm thinking is I probably make a button, I don't add it to the UI as I just use it as a global button in the button group. and then later on I will edit somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where I will edit.
I think if we actually do this interface at the bottom, you can say compared to equipment name and then just a button saying change, and that will be the button right next to it. Because again, so we could use the same interface with the shopping menu.
All right.
So that would be an idea.
If you can make a layout of that if you want.
Yeah, I can make a layout.
The layout. Yeah, alright, so we use the Y button, which is I think help 2. Right, here's how I open my files normally. I don't use a lot of the project view, usually, because in WebStorm there's this really awesome feature just called search everywhere, and you can literally search for everything. You can also like search for certain strings that you used and go directly to an event step. Makes navigating your project way much easier, since you don't need to open folders and stuff like that. Let's see. Not even sure if we're at here. That globe. Oh! I actually already have a toggle equipment button. See?
What? Seriously?
I told you I already had it in my head.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
But I'm pretty sure I didn't say that we don't need that. At least I'm pretty sure I always wanted to have that.
Toggle.
Well,
There's
anyway.
even a function for that. Toggle stats mode. Oh, I know what. Yeah, what I wanted was the same thing you said earlier. I wanted that you can see the base stats and the change, both.
Yeah.
That's, and probably I said then because we were under some time pressure, right? We had to deliver. We probably said just show the basic values for now. So I think again, this is actually a feature we always planned. Seems the way, at least. I even add this button. Where is this button? I need to fade it in. Position. Oh, I see. So this would be overlaying the credits view. Let's push that to the side a bit. And money. So I can just check against that.
I wonder how this looks like. Currently scripting some fitting effects when you destroy the termite hills.
How you intend to do them?
Just showing some dust.
Oh, alright.
I think that makes sense because it's essentially just a lot of dirt.
Dodge beauty marks. I don't even... What? Is this something related to this?
Well, no, it doesn't show anything. What?
I don't know, both, I guess.
Got to save. Is there any question? I'm not paying attention again. Mm-hmm.
Felix.
Yeah?
Making my job
Oh.
harder. Actually, I was playing Black Desert lately.
Yeah, I saw it on Discord. And?
Yeah, it's an MMO, right? I just have a guest key from a friend.
Oh, okay.
And story-wise, it's just like every other fantasy MMO, in my opinion. Currently, I don't know, I'm not that far into the game. But gameplay-wise, it's like the best I have played, right? Like
Really?
hands down the best MMO I have played. Because it has an action combat system that's really action. It's not just big swords that attack and you can click again to attack again. But it's just like you can... I play with controller, so it's a bit different, but with keyboard and mouse it's like if you press away from an enemy and then attack, you make a different attack. Or if you hold shift or combo F to a combo and stuff like that. It's very flashy. It's very, very flashy. And you don't need to use any of the skill icons in the bottom right. I don't use any of them on the controller. I just use the combinations of button presses to combo the enemy. It's like amazing. It's so much fun. Sadly, you can't choose your gender for all the classes. So when I watched the classes, I found that the sorceress was the best. Like it looked cool, and I wanted to play that. But she only has the female class. So I have to play a female character. Which isn't so bad, but I don't like playing a man trap.
Okay.
But yeah, I can actually just say if you like flashy combat, it's definitely something to go for. It's in the beginning it's very easy, but it gets harder over time. Just like it should be. So you first lay on the basics, get some quests and stuff like that. But the game has a really tough problem, and that problem is horses. Like in every city, the city is swarmed by the horses of the players, and you can't just ignore them or like have an option to not display them. They are always there, and there are so much.
I see.
And you just, you want to go to an NPC, but there are like 10,000 horses around the NPC. It's annoying, very annoying. I don't know why they didn't have an option. You have an option to not see the pets of other players, but not the horses. But is that horse not a pet? Apparently not. Will this work? I hope not. Just test it here. Not renting. Coding.
I think we need another hit sound, which is not so much connected to plants being destroyed. So we can actually combine it with different sounds. Might need to talk to
I want this definitely in the bottom.
Flo about that.
Felix, I definitely want this in the
to the bottom.
You said your layout. It looks a bit.
Yeah, I think it's just more intuitive, right? I mean, if it's in the bottom.
Yeah. Also, I can change the width of the button without because we can also have like a better button width because now it's compared to equip and it shows that.
Yeah, like if you just say change, it's always constant size, and you just display what is currently shown next to it.
Yeah, it's probably better. So I will change
the
toggle text.
You know what is actually... I'm currently wondering, do you even... can you even press the button with the mouse if it's displayed within this overlay thing, because doesn't it disappear if you not focus the button anymore?
Yeah, that's why there's a hotkey for it.
Yeah, so you can press a hotkey. Right. It's just
That's
that,
why
okay.
I wanted in the bottom, below the view of the equipment change of the differences, and I don't want to have a button graphic, but I just want to have the key, right? The hotkey.
Ah, so okay, so you don't even get the idea that you have to press a button. That's a good idea in that sense, yeah.
That's why I had that's the reason why I haven't showed this button here. Now I remember, right? That's why it doesn't need to be added. Shown here. I just need a global key, which is also, I just leave it like that and change it later, because we don't need a whole button instance for just checking the key. We can do that in the update method too.
Okay.
But for now, let's implement this, and whenever you press the button, it calls the toggle stats mode, and then it fires this event. So I can check this event here in the model changed method.
Cool. The new termite hill destruction sound is really nice. It works pretty well. Though I think I mean, right, currently I'm just using the autumn rise leaf graphics for the destructibles, but they actually don't look all that great. So they're too bright. Doesn't really fit.
Too bright too.
Yeah.
Can we just...
Sometimes Photoshop is really annoying.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, actually... I just wanted to make sure it looks, the thingy here looks good. Yeah, right. Oh, for some reason I made it so that the line changes when... Yeah, that should go. That's not necessary. We don't need that. Oh, I was wondering why it would show the same changes, but I have the same items on both weapons, so...
Oh.
Makes sense, right? That's why we also need to add the item that you currently have equipped, so you see that as a change. Definitely. So let's add a solid guard here, and for the left arm we say bullseye. So in this view we have both modifiers. In the trade menu we only see... Yeah, we only see this of the current equipment. So if we change it, yeah, it works. Alright. Works pretty well. We can change the offhand with the N button.
Currently seeing it. Oh yeah, really nice. That's awesome. So if you now actually see what it's compared with, it's perfect.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how that.
So yeah, you just make something for the bottom. And where do you want to show the currently equipped item? On the top or
I would show it on the at the bottom.
at the bottom too? Okay, on the bottom and then below.
Or actually, maybe on top is better if I think about it, because usually you have. I'm not sure. What do you think?
You can try it on the bottom.
I mean, we can
first.
easily change it, right? It's not really looking all that great.
This music, so good, so good. Alrighty, actually, nah. So yeah, what does Chat think? Ah, sorry, Peter.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Looks nice. Thanks, nice. Also writing for RB2. Oh, good luck on your test. Shouldn't be too hard, man. It's just Abitur, man.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Okay, so you
Let's
did
see
some
what
changes.
you
Let's see. The left one is the new one, right? That looks actually already better. It's just that I think the bright area on top should be a bit larger. That means like there should actually be bright pixels and up down to the hair, actually in the middle at least. On the left and the right there should be a few dark pixels. Obviously, maybe it's better actually to look at the view from the back, because there it's more obvious. Because then you have a bigger area for the cap. I also like the new outline color. It looks better, I think.
Has more contrast.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Ruger's Underground theme. Genius Playground, I think is the theme name.
Actually, it's Genius Playground, okay?
I'm not sure. I just know something with Playground.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, now the new effects for the destructibles look now very nice. It makes a big difference if you
push
just.
them? I can show them off.
Sure. Just gonna push them.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I reduced the height of the modifiers, the gap between them by 1, so it's the same as in the equipment menu. Because, where is it? Wait a second. I need to check that.
What did I even change there?
Let me check. Nope. So it's 5. I'm dividing by 10 because the image is twice the size. That's 5 too. Alright, no, it's already correct which word. Whatever. Apparently it's already there, so let's see how it would look if we add some more. For you, so you know that you have like a maximum of this and this height when you're making the layout.
Yep. So, I just pushed the changes. Man, I really like the new wall effect. It really makes the walls more interesting.
Yeah. I think so too. Do you
It's
think
also
that
easy.
30 pixels, like say 32 pixels, are enough for what you want to do?
32 pixels? What do you mean?
Just let me check. It's 6 here. I'm always extremely.
I
always
think
want to
if
make
it's
sure.
just I mean, I have to display like an item name and probably some button. Maybe you think it's enough if you just say like an arrow, like the orange arrow, because you use this all the time. And
Orange arrow.
yeah, like never expected to.
Let me. I think we should do something. So now I'm making pixel art here. Well, pixel art menu stuff. Something like that, right? There should be a line here too, separating it. Blah blah. Usual shit. So it's 2 here. And then there should be an item name. So items name are always like this. I'm just copying this over.
If you just show the item name next to it and then the button next to it without saying what it does, but I think if you just show the button next to it, people will press it and see what will happen.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think
actually
we
enough.
need to make maybe this here on the top, right? This should maybe say compared to current, then basic stats, right? Compared to left arm, compared to right arm, compared to head and stuff. Headgear. So.
Where? You mean instead of stats or what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say that. I think it's enough if you just show the item name at the bottom that you're currently equipped.
With the like one of those arrows, probably this one.
Yeah.
What? What is different? Oh, this one is not as wide.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay, maybe what you could do is, by the way, couldn't we increase the height of that menu like a little bit, of this box in general?
Yeah, that's what I meant. It goes to. We can. Let me check.
Because what we could do is we just lower the line a bit more, and then we just write compare over it, or compared to. And then down there you have like the item that is either the item you currently have equipped or compared to, and then the third one is basic stats or.
I should do this in Photoshop.
Yeah. You know what, I actually can, if you just send me a screenshot, maybe I can work on this now. Right now.
So this is I just sent you this. Is this okay?
Yeah.
But wait a second. You don't see the full thing in maybe I can just like this. What they doing? Yeah, right. This button will this info will show you what you're comparing against currently. So the line, the gray line, can be a bit lower. That's what you meant, right?
Which one can be lower? Sorry.
The line under solid guard, under the last solid guard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. This one can be lower, and then you can write compared to over it. And then
compared to the item basic stats, or
yeah, and then just show the button that you need to press next to it to change it. And I don't even think you need to write what this button does, because if people see that button, they're gonna press it, and then they see how it changes. That's an idea at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably just...
Oh yeah, the Twitch chat box is cut off, people are saying. Maybe you need to reduce the window height width a bit.
Second. Like this. Thanks,
So,
folks.
Cedio actually had another update. So yeah, that looks better. Actually, you can actually use one color in between. I think version 1 is best, I think. But there's like 2 dark colors, but they're very similar. So actually, I kind of... Wait, the previous version also had only one. So like the color ramp currently is like there's a very bright gray color, then a very dark one, and even more, slightly more darker one. And like the middle one, the middle color could be a bit brighter, so the color ramp is a bit more smooth. And I would make like the circle go a bit more roundish. It more looks like an ellipse right now. But otherwise it looks better, yes.
I'm just noting that the Twitch chat view doesn't shows here like this little, like you can see me hovering over it, right?
Yeah.
It shows the stupid thing here. And that's probably because I switched off the IO.
You did switch it off, okay.
We'll fix that for the next one. Maybe use Twitch alerts for chatbox. I think we thought about using Moobot for something, or stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, wait. So I'm sending you the picture. I'm just saving this, like calling it Scrubby-Doo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Calm down. Everything is broken. You can see my beautiful K-On desktop, which hasn't changed in like 5 years. Still using it. Still the best.
Do you send the picture over Discord or how exactly?
Yeah, over Discord.
Actually, I'm currently trying to fix your puzzle that I broke.
Fix my puzzles. Carefully created by my masterful hands.
Yeah, fixed it. Now it works. Cool. Actually, that's a cool throwing puzzle.
So the padding between the bottom bar and the top bar, right? The empty padding, where now UI should be 6 pixels on the top and the bottom.
Okay.
In case
Or
you need that information.
I'm just gonna...
I want to make sure that the padding is the same.
What is the padding at the bottom and the top? Like, you mean you already added the outline of the box,
Yeah,
right?
the outline should already be correct.
Okay, I'm gonna fill it.
Alright, so that's actually it. As you can see, coding is a lot about copying or Googling on Stack Overflow. But yeah, we actually code a little bit on our own. At least we had some thought process in there. So things we need to do is we need to change some graphics and then it's golden. And yeah, that should be the next update, definitely. So.
Very nice.
Will Stefan draw today? No, sorry, I can't draw. I mean, I can draw, but not as good as, not nearly as good as Felix. Not even close enough, man. And I'm only good at on paper. I never mastered the arts of being good at the tablet, but I'm using it for concepts.
Too bad. So
Yeah, for concepts it's pretty, because I don't need to be precise, right? I don't need to be perfect.
yeah.
99 little bugs in the code. 90 little bugs. You take one down, pass it around. 187 little bugs in the code.
Yep. It's sort of
Hey,
this.
alright, let's draw something. I mean, here's like an interesting. Let me get that. Let me find that first. There's like stuff here. Concept art. I don't even know. Main. So here, this I did draw. This was done in the beautiful tool which is photo filter. The first design of Grumpy Dude.
Oh yeah.
Or Albert. Oh, Kovac, can you ask the question again? I think I missed it. The funny thing about this first picture is that this was completely done in mouse. I didn't use any tablet at all. I don't know why it still came out rather right. What is the was it with colored like there? No. You what you're talking about are those, right? Those are just placeholders for heads. Those are actually not used anymore because we have a separate graphic for them. I think it's called severed head. Severed heads. Severed heads, right?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Oh, that's the colorful layer heads that you've been talking about. Severed heads is, I think, in GUI. Unless I'm...
Ah, here, yeah. So this is the actual graphic we use for that now.
Yeah.
So sorry, no, there's no alternative colors.
Wow,
yeah, this
people.
looks super weird. I need to adapt. Never use this. Better. Alright. I hope
If now that I actually
Apollo is in there because of the PvP.
Now that I actually see it, I think it might actually look better if we do this compared to at the top, because then people immediately understand, okay, these stats are compared to that and this equipment.
None of
yeah.
what you just said, Celio, I can draw. Like literally, I can't.
What did he say?
Here, Apollo yelling at a cloud. When do you know how? I can't draw hands and stuff. Or poses. I'm not.
Or clouds.
I'm good at one pose. Felix knows the pose.
The one where they just stand sideways.
Yeah, it's like sideways. That's the only one. And the problem is also I don't have a tablet right now because my roommate took it to their parents. Yeah, she needed it for some math stuff. I don't know.
Okay, look, I just did something reversible. I'm just gonna paste it back to Discord. You tell me what you think.
Yeah, alright.
So it's very basic.
Let's look at it together with chat. That's not the one. That's on the bottom. I see.
Yeah, I put it
I
again.
just thought
So
you did
now,
nothing.
well, now that I see it at the bottom, I actually think it actually would make more sense to have it at the top.
All right. Then you can also remove the arrow.
Well, actually, I would leave it there, but no. Actually, no, you're right. We could remove the arrow then in that sense.
It has no.
Would make sense. Yeah, because then we also have more width and like there would be more distance to the button on the right.
Yeah, what I will add there, the compare to, I think we should do it like that, but I would compare to, and then I would say left arm or head, right? And then the
You mean in the title?
In the title there, yeah.
Okay, sure.
That I would add, and then I'd say, yeah, it's cool. Would do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do it that way.
Here's a picture. This is a box. The box is now
You don't need any new elements. It's just it's just a line and some drawing at the top.
The box has a hole. And through it goes some line. Yeah, I'm not good at drawing. Concept, I think there are some stuff I do, but I always need a lot of time for that. I'm not like Felix always makes some color splashes and it looks good.
Yay, speed painting.
What you mean? Perfectly normal sphere, of course. A sphere with stuff to it.
Yeah, it was a perfectly normal sphere.
So I think if we stream more often, then we should probably make it a habit that on the Sunday stream and Felix streams that we draw something probably. And on the other days it's just like dev and talking to you guys.
We don't even draw on Sunday all that often, but I wouldn't do this every stream because that would be too much of a distraction, but sometimes on Sunday I do some drawings, yeah. Or on Monday night. Okay, what did I not see? Yeah. I think this look better, but maybe like the very dark pixels could actually go a bit higher up. Yeah, that's really the problem with pixel art is like it's impossible to describe exactly the change you want to have.
True that. Right. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough money. Let's fight this hedgehog. Oh, I'm way too strong.
Oops.
Let's go. Oh. Whoa. Perfect guarding these enemies is just too awesome. You push the stuff right, so I can...
Yeah, you can show the new item destructible thing.
Yeah, so here's how I usually do update. Oh, it's already done.
Oh.
I only press a button for it. So it's
okay.
Current music is from a game called Terranigma. I think it was never released in... I know it was never released in North America. But it's an amazing game. It's like my personal favorite SNES game. There's just nothing that compares to it. Not even Chrono Trigger. Like, it's that good.
No, I'm not sure actually. I think actually Chrono Trigger aged better than Terranigma. I played both of them recently.
Way better. I have a problem playing through Chrono Trigger nowadays. I think it's sluggish compared to Terranigma.
Terranigma, sometimes you have to grind pretty long. I played both games recently. Yeah, sometimes you have to do some grinding because it has this really strange balancing. Like if you don't grind enough, you are one level below, then you just don't do any damage whatsoever. So there's essentially no way to beat certain enemies. So you have to do some grinding to actually proceed. Like it's a very strict curve. Again, I played it recently, like a couple months ago.
I know which enemy you're probably talking about. You're talking about the Queen.
The Queen as well, yeah, that's actually the one where it mostly happens. But there's also like this robot in Baruga's lab thing, so it also has.
The robot was never an issue for me, but that's really weird because I usually run the game because I don't want to spend so much time with it. Like I always know the queen is always a problem because you just make 1 damage against her, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I basically just learned that defeating her is a matter of using the invincibility frames from your dash attack.
So you actually defeated her with just doing 1 damage or what?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
1 to 2. I always made 1 to 2 more 2 than 1. With critical being 3. I don't know which level. I think I was level 24. I remember
I don't know the
part,
precise level, but yeah.
but I remember there was this area where a lot of people always trained, where with these trees that you need to defeat.
Yeah.
Speaking of perfect guards, are there any other enemies that we can perfect guard against? Not yet. I think that's just a reaction we need to add, right?
Yeah, we have to implement this in the enemies, so. But we plan to have this for more enemies, yeah.
Counters. Are there attacks that have a higher chance for counters? When you perfect guard an enemy, then you essentially...
Or rather, are there certain specials that have counter capabilities? Yeah, actually yes. We actually do plan some special attacks that are particularly well for counters. I think we even planned one for heat skills actually.
That
It's
might
not
be
done. It's not implemented yet. I think that's actually one of the first guard skills. I think there's a second guard skill that's not implemented yet. And that one is actually supposed to be a counter move.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there will be specials like this that have where something special happens when you do a perfect guard essentially. And they work in a way that they always trigger when you do a perfect guard, but they're especially useful against those enemies where you actually do a break when you do this guard counter. So
it's just an awesome feeling if you like pummel them, they want to attack you and you're like, damn!
yeah,
Just one.
that's some cool skills you can do with that. All right.
And you can both with your perfect shield ratio. Wait, here, attacks guarded 100%.
Okay.
I challenge someone to only play the game using perfect guards, and if it's a Nuzlocke CrossCode challenge. If you fail 1 guard, then you have to restart the whole game.
Oh god damn it! I see. That's literally impossible.
Yeah. Oh, see here also these timers we mentioned when on the beginning of the stream. They can also go
Did
up.
he actually show the destructibles now? Well.
Oh no, I forgot about it. Sorry.
It's not really important, but I think it's.
Wait. We can find them in path 1 too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also just which one did you change?
It's
The bones or what?
actually everything has like you see the bushes now have these gray leaves, but it's mostly the termite hills. So go to pass 3 or 4, 4 or 5. I mean.
Gray,
There
you
you
mean
find.
brown, right? Because they were
Yeah,
brown.
brow
Okay.
gray. But the termite hills have
Alright.
these
Looks
effect
good.
leaves.
Looks good. Charmer hill. Oh yeah, that looks good. But we probably
No.
needed. Yeah, you're right. We need a different sound there.
Yeah, well, I actually added this kind of burst sound, so it sort of works. But it would be better to have like a hit sound that doesn't imply these kind of bland things. I like the dust effect though, I think that looks cool.
Yeah, looks good. Perfectly normal melon. Cactone.
Yep.
When will I be able to please the Phoenix Overlord? It's pixel art, man.
Yeah, well... So he did some changes. You know, that actually looks good enough for now, I think.
Something I think we could still have a little bit of work are those, right? You can
Those?
see those slope stones here, right? I just tilted them, but I think we probably should adapt them a bit.
Which slope stones?
The one
Oh!
I'm holding.
Oh, you just... Oh, I think you just copied them and you
Yeah, I
flipped
just
and
tilted them
rotated
because
them.
I needed them. I just needed the long ones to
Ah.
make a big stretching arc, right?
They also don't perfectly fit all that well to the other things.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
that's because I just...
But that's
tilt.
actually something that you can safely ignore, because that's again one of those things that you notice when you look at the tiles, but you barely never notice when you play the game. Because like Cycling Z3 is full of these things too. Like these cliff tiles don't match perfectly, but you never see that.
Yeah, don't say it. Flo immediately told me that I should have a look at this. Actually, I really want to play some rivals. To
Rivals?
stream.
Oh, you mean this Super Smash Bros. Thing?
Yeah.
Maybe you can play with Teflors.
Maybe Flo is. Let's check if Flo is available. Sadly, it will only be in 30 frames, but I don't think I can change that midstream, right?
Yeah, the question is if you even can broadcast in 60 frames if you're not a Twitch partner.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm not even sure. I mean, like with current settings, it's already sometimes too much. I get the impression.
I don't know why you always say it's Super Smash Furries. Seriously, because like half of the cast has no feather skin, right? They have no hairs.
Oh yes, Zoe, there's a forum. You can also register, but currently you need to request a special key by email or whatever. Because we recently had some serious spam issues, spam bot issues.
Yeah, but I think we should just change the question now. I think it's
Yeah.
safe to turn back.
Well, I'm not sure, but yeah. The thing is, we even after I changed that, I got some really strange requests for keys.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah. But just as said, I think we should change especially the question.
Yeah.
The question was just too simple.
That's true. Should something that has more than like 3 or 4 characters.
Not even that. It should also be a question where you probably need to play the game. You know that.
Like all trees in CrossCode are perfectly regular. Well, then okay, people wouldn't get that.
Or maybe something like name the class Emily plays in CrossCode.
Oh, name the character class of Leia. I mean, that's the easiest one, and that's a complicated word that they wouldn't guess all that easily. It's also a word that doesn't exist otherwise. We might try this. So what's Leia's character class in CrossCode?
Huh?
What is Leia's character class in CrossCode?
What is it?
Yeah, that might be a question we can try. Actually, I think I might just change it today and see how it works. If it works. Yeah, I think I might actually now leave the stream.
Yeah, I think we end the stream.
Okay.
Because
Is
Flo
Flo not
just said
around?
he has no time right now, so
All
I
right.
think we just say.
Yeah, it was a short stream, but it was really cool, very productive.
Yeah, for sure.
With no
By
nice
the way,
feedback.
Felix, I think something's off with the thingy here you just added.
With the what?
The blue bush. The blue bush. Bush.
What's up with it?
Oh, it has wrong. It has wrong items. I need to change the items there.
Yeah, the items are. I didn't set them, I think. I just.
Alright. Yeah, because it's in a new.
Yeah, it
new
wasn't
logo.
created
Alright.
yet. So I just copied this default Bosch, but we can change it anytime.
Alright. Then. Thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I think I want to put this in the stream layout, and we will put a Discord logo in the stream input just to promote them a bit, because I think they should be promoted because it's an awesome application. And of course, I will give a quick link to our Discord server where you can.
Should I post it just right now?
Yeah, you can create an invite and post it. We can join us and partake in discussions. We will occasionally jump in and say something too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write here. Join Discord. Here's the link.
Yeah.
Feel free to join.
And I think we should probably look into Moobot, and then Moobot can auto-link us to Discord, and we can give him some messages he should post out from time to time.
Right. And sometimes I just paste random screenshots in Discord. I do this sometimes even before I tweet them. So there's like something interesting sometimes going on Discord. Other than the usual discussions about CrossCode and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Next time we'll play.
All right. Yeah, still gonna work a bit on the heat dungeon.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Yeah,
and
thanks a lot.
I just say bye everyone. Until next time.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.